Hello and welcome back to my channel. We are 7 days to go now, just on a walk with Elsa. So yeah, 7 days. I had my midwife appointment this morning, and yeah, next week hopefully he will be here. Who knows? 6 days to go and we are in a park.
Hi! Now ready, steady.
Yeah. 5 days left. This is me. And I literally had the most traumatic day. It might not seem like much, but literally I was in tears and I looked like tragic. So I walked the dog in the morning as usual, and I got back to my car and I must have put the dog in the car, everything else like in my bag. Did I get something from work? I must have had more. I think I brought milk from work, so I just must have shut my phone on top of the car. Yeah, just completely forgot about it. I got home and I was like, "Where is my phone?" I was literally just crying. I was crying. I know it seems so dramatic, but first of all, I'm not rich. I can't afford it. It's not even that I need another phone. I do have a phone. I would just need to buy a SIM. But like paying off something that you should have and you don't, like, that's just wasting money. That is literally money. Like that matters. Also, memories, like phone is literal memories. So it seems like really overreacting. I was literally like, ah! I literally was just crying the whole time from like when I realised that my phone wasn't there to all the way to finding it. Oh my god. It was so traumatic because it's literally memories, isn't it? Like my iCloud was full, and so I hadn't had time to, like, you know, get bigger storage or download the photos or anything. So there's just all of that stuff. Obviously Ruben, like, mainly is why. So it was just awful, and I felt like my life was over. 4 days to go now and I have pizza. I've been doing nothing like all day. It's been amazing. It's been so good. I'm just waiting now. 3 days left until the due date, and me and Alice are out on a walk again because it's basically the only thing left to do. Yeah. Just stood in shit. How do I keep calm right now? How do I keep calm? I don't even have socks on. Pissed off! I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. This makes me so angry. Why? 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 I don't understand why people do this. I'm not scrubbing my shoe if it doesn't come off. It's disgusting and it's germy. 2 days until due date. This is what I'm currently looking like. This is us. So yeah, 2 days until due date. I am just about to go to Asda now to find some stuff for Ruben so that I can pack his bag so he has a nice surprise. He's really not like this journey and he's so looking forward to having the baby out, but obviously I'm not going to see him for a few days, I guess, like recovery and stuff. So I'm going to get him something nice, probably a few toys or something, so that when he gets to his dad's, he's not like, not like really sad about missing me. Yeah, some of us do that now. So I got some things that I'm gonna pack in the bag for Ruben. I did get a bit carried away, as he's my baby. He loves cuddly toys, so I got him this cute little bear. He always gets really attached to toys and he's like, they're my friends. So that's gonna be his new little friend, and it's so cute, look at his little face. And then I got him a surprise pets for when we play with the dolls. And that's cool because it's kind of like a little blind bag thing. And he really wanted to try tie-dyeing, so I got him this. They didn't have a t-shirt, so he's got a bag one here. But at least he can practice with that and do something fun with his dad. And then I got him this Barbie extra. Every time he wants one of these dolls, he always struggles with which one that he wants because he thinks they all look really, really good. So yeah, this is his third one, I think. He has one with pink hair. I can't remember the other one actually. And he's got now this one. They didn't have the mermaid in there that he wanted, but I mean he loves those anyway. So I will be packing his bag later and I'll put them things in his backpack as a little surprise for when his dad picks him up from school and takes him home, and that will be in his backpack. And hopefully he'll be really happy and it'll make up for, well, it won't completely make up for these like whole 9 months, but hopefully it'll make up for my absence. While I'm at the hospital for a few days, until I can be back with him. So I'm one day before the due date, which is tomorrow. I'm actually being induced. Tomorrow, the due date. And I'm thinking that now will be the good time to try and French braid my hair. I can do French braids on other people. I don't know how people do it themselves. So I've done a better hairstyle in my hair, I think. It is anyway. I just decided to twist it and it kind of turned out alright on this side. Can you see it? I do not know. I don't know if you can see it. This side it didn't turn out quite so good, but still looks better than the French braids that I attempted. So I'm probably just gonna shove my hair out like this tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I've got to go to bed anyway. It's literally like 1:04. I'm just feeling like really nervous for tomorrow. I can't even, like, I mean, I have to get him out now. I have to get him out. But yeah, very nervous. Like, obviously, I decided to go through birth again because it was fine for me. Like, I felt like I was fine. Like, the doctors didn't, nurses, well, midwives, didn't measure me at all until I was about to give birth because they didn't believe that I was that far along. And when she didn't believe me when my waters broke as well, because I was kind of like, oh, my water's broken. She was like, no, let me see. Like, and then after that, like, the birth happened like really quickly, and I just remember it being okay. But this time I feel nervous. I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, I wanted to go into labour naturally this time, like, because Ruben was induced, so I was like, oh, going into labour naturally, like, it's going to be so random, could be anywhere. It's kind of exciting, weirdly, if that makes sense. You know, like, calling everybody and being like, oh my god, like, we need to go. So I thought that'd be cool. And so I'm kind of like, oh, I'm being induced again. Obviously, it makes it easier to have a day, but I would have been cool to experience, going into labour naturally. But then at the same time, obviously, like my due date is tomorrow, and the thought of I don't know how far like over he could go also freaks me out. So I'm like stuck because he could go like 2 weeks over and have to get induced anyway. Like I really don't feel like he's anywhere near coming out. Like if it was at the end of the week, like within this week, I would be okay with it. But then I don't know that it's gonna be that, and then by the time it gets there, they might have appointments for another induction. I don't know. It's kind of really freaking me out at the moment. I'm just terrified because the whole pregnancy has been different. My whole body has been completely different. I'm really nervous that the labour will be very different, because I'm always like, oh no, labour's not that bad, like it's actually fine. I've had my legs waxed before, and it doesn't hurt all the time to get my legs waxed, but like sometimes a wax really hurts, and I found that worse. So yeah, Ruben's upstairs in bed, obviously asleep. He's fast asleep, and he's so excited to have me back as me. Like it's gonna be so good to actually hold him close instead of a bump being in the way, and it's gonna be really exciting, weirdly, to just be able to run with him. I really can't move well at the moment. I have put on like a lot of weight because of it, but it's just gonna be so good to be able to to just run around with him and play with him and be like doing just everything for him instead of being like, oh, I can't do that, and just moaning about everything, like, mobility wise. So that's going to be really good. Obviously, as well as seeing the parents with their baby, I'm really kind of excited to just have my body back. And for Ruben, it's just been like really quite hard on him. He just, obviously it's restricted a lot of things that I do, and I know that's the same for like normal pregnancies, I guess, for like siblings, but obviously it's not for us, so he's probably like, what, it's a bit annoying, like, I don't know, I kind of know how he thinks. He doesn't like it, and he's probably like, why, because I know I don't have to do it. But yeah, I'm so nervous. I wasn't like this with, I suppose, like, because it was gonna be like my baby, like I was really excited to have him, and now I'm like, oh my god, not that I want this baby, but I'm just like, oh my god, it could be like awful, and I'm going through this with somebody else. Oh my god. But yes, I'm really, 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 really excited to actually be spending like proper time with Ruben now and not be restricted on anything. But I'm gonna miss him, like he's upstairs sleeping, and I'm just like, oh my god. Obviously I leave him, like he goes to his dad's, he stays overnight twice a week, but he's only recently stayed over there. He came back early instead of in the evening on the Saturday, so that was good. So, but then I've only had like Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and then he's going back again, and I don't know how long for. Obviously I could have him back the same day that I leave hospital, like I could, but I want, like, I've waited and he's waited so long to for this to be over, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have me back, you're gonna have your mummy, and which he's just really looking forward to. So when he comes back, I want to be like fresh, and I want to be like doing things with him, and not him come back and I'm like recovering, do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm gonna miss him. Yeah, so that's like where I'm gonna miss him. because I do want to not just see him be selfish, because I miss him. I want to actually be able to spend quality time with him and do things instead of just laying around. It's not really the same, but so that's what I'm excited about. I'm just freaking out over here, and this is the last video now before I go in. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching, and subscribe. Next video is induction day and labour. Oh yes, so subscribe and like this video. Bye.